seem to shake you, baby. I can't seem to shake you, baby. All I do is dream about you, baby. All I do is dream about you. Remember when you loved me? I loved you, and then you left me alone. You know I'd always come back home. We can't pretend that this is the end, baby. All I do is dream about you. I can't seem to shake you, baby. I swear tomorrow that I'll give you up. Save the sorrow for when we wake up. But for tonight it seems I'm tangled up in you, tangled up in you. I can't seem to shake you, baby. I can't seem to shake you, baby. I swear tomorrow that I'll give you up, and I will save the sorrow for when we wake up. But for tonight it seems I'm tangled up in you, tangled up in you, tangled up in you, tangled up in tangled up in you.
That's right. Live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Appreciate everyone that's tapping in for the Friday fix. Go ahead and hit that like, hit that pinche subscribe, hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, you got to hit the all button. That way you're notified every single time that we go live. And we got us. That's why I'm pumped up. We got a special guest in the building. You know what's more special?
Yeah.
Hometown.
Yeah.
Hometown makes it even more special is in the building. I appreciate you, Cal P. ¿Cómo estás, cabrón?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here. Yeah, my name's Cal Paradox, producer, rapper, Salinas, California.
Born and raised, that native right there, cabrón.
Yeah.
Man, known each other years and years and years.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you on Chicano Street. I want to tell you that, cabrón. Let me go ahead and get the
Glad
chat.
to be here, bro. Glad to
Chat
be here.
up. There it is. That's right, Raider Tommy. I see you. I appreciate you, cabrón. Tony Gutierrez in the casa. That's right, Beanie. For your Friday night fix, before we get into the reactions, first let's go through the formalities. If you know, then you already know what they are. Gracias to all the day wonders. Gracias to everyone in the members only. If you don't know what the members only is the backbone of the community. The ones that pay $5.99, $7.99, something like that. Yeah. But for me personally, cabron, and I know you know this because you follow the channel, is those are where we put the stories of like, oh, eating bullets for breakfast and a tough guy and I ran through or getting your ass whooped by 5-6 dudes or whatever it was, L's and W's.
All the juicy stuff.
That's what I put in the members only. A lot of people will put that on YouTube, to each his own. I ain't telling no one what to do. They're grown-ass men and grown-ass women. But to me, I put that in the members only. Not just that. The biggest perk that the members only has is since I got the boxing promoter's license, and I'm putting on mostly YouTube fights, right? They get VIP access to every single pelea. Front row.
Seats.
Right there, the sweat flies on them.
Yeah.
The sweat will fly right on them because they wanted to. They wanted to see the fight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Up.
So the people we put on there is just, people that the people are asking to see get in the ring. Yeah. Because recently we've seen.
Sign up.
Sign up.
So sign up if you haven't signed up. Get all the juicy stuff, all the. Yeah.
Tell me about this passion fruit, cabron. This is a gift from Cal P walking in through the door.
Yeah.
The passion fruit is.
I'm on my no sugar thing right now. So I drink sparkling waters, regular waters, no sugar.
Bro.
I cut the sugar out, bro. Sugar's the devil.
It's living healthy, bro. It's not being on no thing. It's not a phase. We shouldn't make it a phase.
I love sugar, but I just realized like I better cut it off before it's a problem. I'm not a skinny guy, and I'm drinking a lot of sugar because that's mainly my consumption with sugar is mainly drinking it. I used to drink juices and teas.
And now we're getting into a conversation. Before we get to Hoodstocks, we got the conversation.
Arizona high fructose
going already. No,
that's
crazy
because
with the channel here, we often get into politics sometimes. We talk Chicanismo, we talk culture, we talk indigenous history, a little bit of everything. But we also get into health with Miss Chicano Tube. When Miss Chicano Tube comes on the channel, Miss Chicano Tube is a health nut, holistic, no shots to the kids, hardcore.
Lucky man.
Hardcore.
You're a lucky man. She takes care of you guys.
So basically, it's like we know what's up. The pinchy body's the one that's going to heal itself. But what happens is sugar, alcohol, carbohydrates. People don't know this. The body, and you know this, the body is constantly fighting them away because that's all we do is sugar, carbohydrates, and alcohol every weekend, fighting them away. And then, cuando te enfermas, güey, you won't even make it when you get sick. You're like, you're almost dead by the time, because now your immune system can't even fight the real sickness because it was too busy fighting off shit we're putting in our stomachs.
I agree, man. I had to cut the bread off too, so that's one thing. I've already lost like about 20 pounds.
Cal P's in the casa. You
so
of course, you're a little bit heavier, cabron, from when we go back like what? 30 years, almost 30 years.
We were teenagers. Yeah, when we first met. During the pandemic, I think I'm gonna blame. Or can I say that?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so during when everybody got
the
sick
big C,
and stayed home, during the big C, I stacked on some pounds, and anyways. But the main reason why I wanted to just cut it off is because I want to get back down to my normal weight. Because
these are fire, gente.
They taste good, right?
They don't sponsor the channel, but maybe one day
I don't know
will.
I don't know what they put in it because it kind of
passion
tastes
fruit.
Yeah, but it doesn't say that it has anything. It just says essence. So I don't know what essence is.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to know what it is because it tastes good. So I'm gonna find out it's something crazy, and I'm gonna get all. Oh man, I'm gonna get grossed out when I find out what they probably flavor it with. But until then, ignorance is bliss, right? I don't know. So until then, all I know is it's water and has no sugar. So no sugar, man. I love sugar too. Everybody loves sugar.
Cabron, who doesn't? It's just naturally it's for the body, cabron. The body. It craves
it's terrible.
It. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny is because okay, let's just say indigenous history. Before we get to Hoodstocks, cálmase, cabrones. They want to see our reaction. I told them I'm gonna bring a real one to come on the platform, and we're gonna react to some podcasters.
What happened?
People are calling it podcasters gone wild. I don't know, but what happened is just you'll see. We're gonna react to it live, and you might not be up on game like I am, huh? I watch all these pinchy podcasts. You watch any of the Raza podcasts, Chicano podcasts? Mostly the ones I watch.
I watch. I tap into my to my brown people's shows from here to there. I don't watch it all the time, but no, I do. I do check it out from time to time.
That's right. Gnarly Vato's in the casa says,
I've
what's
seen
up,
Hoodstocks.
homies? That's right, cabrón. I appreciate you, Gnarly Vato.
Yeah.
All right, so you know what? Before we get to that, again, the Chicano pages, all that. A couple things that are trending that I try to talk trending news. At least it's breaking right now.
Yeah.
Did you hear about? There was a lady. She's about 73 years old in Mexico, Doña Angela. Okay, just a Mexican lady, like our grandmas.
Yeah.
Right, wearing a mantel in Mexico. The family started a YouTube channel, cabrón. Doña Angela. The family started a YouTube channel, and now they're clowning because they're saying she got more views and subscribers than Martha Stewart. Being fresh on the scene.
That's dope.
That's dope,
You know,
huh?
I think I might have seen her.
Doña, it
I
was
think I
trending
follow her.
today.
No, but I think maybe I might have seen it a few weeks ago. Does she always have an apron?
Yes.
I think I seen her. I don't even know what she was cooking, but I just seen it. I go, oh, this is pretty cool. I'll follow it. I try to support people with the follow. It's something small like that, but if more people did that, we would have more people beating Martha Stewart and all these other major figures. You know, we would be beating them. But people don't hit follow. People don't hit share. People don't hit like. Like the video right now. If you're tapped in right now and you're watching this video, hit the like. Smash the like. Something like that. Something like that tells the algorithm that people like what's going on, and they're going to show it to new people that maybe have not seen it before. So just little things like that. People don't put two and two together sometimes, but
That's crazy. But
that's dope that she's beating.
who doesn't, as far as being, exactly. Who, like being a Mexicano, who doesn't appreciate scratch homemade Mexican food, cabrón?
I mean, everybody does.
She's doing it right there.
You don't even have to be brown. Everybody loves Mexican food. You don't have to be brown. Every shade loves Mexican food, man. You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. Doña Angela, okay?
Yeah, no, I think I do follow her.
Shout out to Doña Angela. So Martha Stewart has barely under 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And her views, I'm sure, are ridiculous. But I'm saying, they're basing it on subscriber count. Martha Stewart got like under 1 million, like literally like knocking on the door. 999, 9 something. That was just today's tally. And the other lady, guess what she got? 4.4.
I'm not surprised. I mean, think about it. We got all the Spanish-speaking south of the border countries that are all going to want to tap in with her. You know, you even got people that speak Spanish over there on the other side of the ocean, too.
I'm just saying.
No, but Martha Stewart, though, she just has, America and maybe some other English-speaking. I mean, we got strength, man. We got the numbers. You know what I mean? The brown people, we got the numbers. We could make people to the top. We could throw people straight to the top. We just got to, But anyways, no, I think I do follow her.
Yeah, Doña Angela. So shout out to her. Shout out to Doña Angela and the family. Someone, if they back you up, you'll blow up. It just shows.
Family started it?
Yeah, the family started it. But just like you said, it was a key point. Sometimes you don't got the backup. It don't matter if they're brown. It don't matter if they're Chicano, if they're Raza, Mexicanos, whatever. They just don't buy your shit.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's like strangers in today's age, right?
Yeah.
The internet. This pinchy internet age.
Yeah.
Strangers will support you more than conocidos, the people that know you.
Agree.
Why is that?
I agree. I don't know. You know what? I think it's because if they see you in the same position as them, like right now, we're in the same room, right? So people kind of tend to think, well, if they're in the same level as me, they're not gonna, they're not capable of great things, I think it's that kind of mentality. People see, we're in the same room, so how could you be better? I don't know. It's just this thing. I think that's what it is. That's why I get more love outside of the area that I'm from with my music. I think that's another reason behind that too is my style of music. So I'm not gonna put it all on that, but yeah, because my style of music is not popular out here. I'll just keep it real. I know what time it is. I know where I'm at with the music. My stuff's like jazz influenced, kind of like boom bap. East Coast, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. More East Coast sounding, sample-based production. That's kind of what my music is, and I realize that that's not popular in California.
Bro,
really.
people didn't believe me
Yeah,
when
not
I
that
told them. I said we
Yeah.
listened to more East Coast rap before the whole surge of Dr. Dre, NWA, West Side Connection, you name it. All of those big. We listen to more East Coast than anything. But anyways, shout out to Doña Angela. Let's keep it moving. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. Gnarly Vatos in the casa. That's right. We're going to give a live reaction right now to Hoodstocks. That's why I wanted to bring you on. I wanted to get your opinion. And you know what? Oh, man, I'm probably going to bring the iPad.
I'll watch it on this.
You know what? If the executive producer's watching this, the iPad, I left it in the room charging. Híjole. So to see the comments. But you know what you could do? You could turn it right here like this, horizontal. And then that'll probably be the best view. All right. That's right. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. Mike Jones says crab and bucketism. I mean, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it is what it is. But Doña Ancala, shout out to her. Another thing I wanted to touch on real quick was there was some other breaking news. Just el volumen para abajo. We'll just turn the volume. Another thing that broke on the news I want to get your opinion on. You seen that I posted it just like about an hour and a half ago. Last trending news before we get to Hoodstocks because they really want our reaction on Hoodstocks. A man won a gold medal in boxing in the Olympics.
But didn't they say that it wasn't a man? Didn't they say that it was a woman? That's what they said. They said that it was a woman, but she has some kind of condition that causes her to have more testosterone than the average female. I guess it's a medical thing. She has been, whatever the boxer is, because I don't know what the boxer is, but whatever the boxer is lost. They've lost before. I don't know. Whatever the boxer is has lost.
He's an Algerian. His name is Iman. He's in Algeria. But to trip out on this, I know what you're talking about. Oh, they're saying this. They're saying
I'm
that.
not sure.
And exactly what you just said. I'm not sure neither.
Yeah.
I talk about this. I leave it up to the Razas court and say, hey, gente, you decide. I'm here to put the facts out. If I'm not leaning on any side, you'll know it. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to bullshit the people.
That's a big woman if it is a woman, right? Or whatever the sex of the fighter.
You know, people are saying on the internet, this is the first thing. To me, this sounds like common sense. Check this out. So people are saying it's a she, it's a she, it's a she. But check this out. And because all the disclosures have to be made when you're fighting somebody. I'm your opponent. You're going to know about me at least. If there's any red flags, anything that needs to be told to me, and I'm going to know about you, vice versa. So her opponent should know all that she's up against, right? That means her first opponent that got TKO'd twice in 46 seconds. Her first opponent, I say that to say this, when you read her lips moving, andaba platicando, when she was in the pinchy corner and they're going to throw in the towel because, fuck, she got hit with 2 right hands that would have stunned a grown-ass man. You know what I mean? She said, he's a man, was one of the phrases in all that, no more. He only said like 3 or 4 muffling things, but people read lips. You know what I mean? On TV, they read the lips. He's a man. So basically saying, I can't beat him. I can't beat his ass.
I guess we're only going to know like years down the line when they could test the skeleton to see what the actual...
Dig up the body on.
And that's the only way I guess we're going to find out because even the country, what country is it?
Algeria.
I mean, we don't know if they're telling the truth or not. They could be cooking
free
the
sex changes and shit.
No, but I'm just saying though, they could be. They could have. I mean, countries have cheated. Countries have cheated to help their countries win. So, I mean, why wouldn't they sneak some paperwork in there to make? If it is, because I don't know what it is, but it's possible. It's possible that it is a man. It's possible that it's a female. I'm still kind of like I don't know.
Yeah. Another thing I'll add to that before we move on, because the people really are tuning in right now. We're getting the chat, it's getting lit in there because they want to see our reaction on Hoodstocks. We'll get to that right now, gente. But another thing I want to point out is this. It's because this is just what we've been told. So what's on the media, we had them burning down cities, doing full-blown riots.
Yeah.
And then you had them lying to our face with a pinchy microphone saying peaceful protests are happening. Nothing to see here, and motherfuckers running behind you with a 65-inch 4K TV from Best Buy, and buildings are burning to the ground, and there's casualties there, and there's dead bodies in those pinchy streets, and they're looking at us and telling us, oh, they're peaceful protests. I'm just saying, at face value, we don't know shit.
Yeah, there's a lot that we don't know, and we have to look into it and check multiple sources before we just run with the first thing that we see. A lot of people don't do that. They don't dig, they just see the first thing, and they just run with that. For me, if I'm really curious about something, I'll kind of do some digging and check if it's the same information across multiple sources because you never know. And even then, you still don't know because those multiple sources could be painting, could be spreading the narrative that certain people want to be spread. You know, so yeah,
Absolutely.
it's a tricky situation that we're in right now. We have access
I think
to a lot of information, and sometimes we got to really determine whether it's just real or not. You know, we have to pick it apart, bro. We have to really. A lot of people don't though. Most people don't. Most people just the first thing
Run
they
with
see,
whatever.
they run with the first thing they see.
All right, gente, time has come. We're going to go ahead and pull up right now the live reaction that we got. So let me pull up the video while I get... you're good? You need anything? You got water
I'm
everything?
Good. I'm good.
Hey, gracias for the passion fruit.
Roll
again.
that beautiful bean footage. Let's see this.
Here it is.
You said it was...
Yeah, it's going to be a live reaction to an ending of a podcast. And let me take out the chat. Here it is. To make sure we're a decent size. I don't want to block the whole other video. All right, here we go. So, where's this Mac capture? All right, here we go. Gracias. Hey, don't forget to hit the chat, gente. That's all I ask, cabrones. All I've ever asked is all you got. I mean, hit the like. You got to hit the X just for a second. Just for a second, hit the X, and then hit the like. Por favor. The control. No, that's... Oh. Ay, te digo. Okay. Espérate. Boom. All right. Now let me see if I can get it one more time. Discard. Central. Hello. All right, we're on the screen. Let me just make it wider. Let me see if I can make it wider. Yeah, do this off. Oh, I did. I popped it back in. Chingado. Okay, just for right now, the chat's gone. All right, perfect. All right, can you see it, cabron? You good? All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to mute these other mics because I think that's what messes up the audio. And then let's go ahead. We're going to do a live reaction. We'll be pausing whenever I think there's something to talk about. You know what I mean? Something to mention. I know almost every single person that was named, cabron, okay, on this thing. So we could be pausing, you know, just to talk about it, all right? Here we go. Let's see what's up. Volume.
V artist, bro. That's just SGV artist.
I think Bodassi's beats, and he's been doing this thing for a long time.
He's been doing it for a long time.
But let's talk about podcasters. I think Hater World Dog is just a fucking idiot. He's a Teletubby, bro. And I'm gonna put him on blast right now. Why? Because I don't got no more crew right here. This could be like, hey, Lux is the homie. He's cool, bro. And it's like, nah, dog. This is the way I feel. This is Hoodstocks, bro. I think Hater World, bro, has fucking dug his own fucking grave with all that fucking chismosa shit, dog. All that gossip, dog. All that bitch ass shit, dog. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, that's just gonna catch up to you, dog. Fucking Tony the Wizard.
Okay, stop right there. So this is the ending about 2 episodes back, right? They already had no, this is the last episode. They're just releasing shorts on the Tiger Wang Chung guy. But this is G Money. He has his own podcast. So shout out to G Money. Shout out to the No Lames podcast. I like the name. No Lames podcast. Shout out to you, cabron. He went on Hoodstocks, cabron. So let me give you some backstory and maybe the people some backstory on what I think Hoodstocks is. Hoodstocks would be like having the podcast live out in the open, like in the Alasao, cabron. It would be like having it right on the street. He puts it out there exactly where he's from. Very proud of it, etc.
Yeah.
And he has his own podcast. So why people like Lucky is because he just speaks straight from the corazon.
Yeah.
You know, he just what it is with people like you. He reminds me of you.
I seen the clip when, so I do, like I said, I do pay attention. I do tap in. So the last time I seen him pop up, whatever, was when he was gonna fight Lefty. He was gonna fight Lefty. They had an exchange or whatever. They were going back and forth. And now I mean, I'm not surprised to see him going on a rant right now about
Is it a rant or is it what happens when alcohol is inside of you? What happens? What do they say about people that are drunk?
Oh, so you think he got?
The feelings are coming out.
How long were they on the live for? So how
This
long?
this happened at the 2-hour and 45-minute mark.
So at 2 hours and 45 minutes of drinking.
Yeah.
And
O
does he
sea,
smoke-
in,
does he
in the
smoke-
beginning,
Does he smoke too?
in the beginning, they open it up like this. Man, shout out to we got. I'm gonna take a drink. I'm gonna take a drink just because Cal P's in the casa. I got one of my day oneers. Hometown is in the casa. Hit that like, hit that subscribe as we talk about this. But what do you know about Lucky? And then what do you know about the hater world?
So what I do know about Lucky is he's got Hoodstocks. I do know he's like a raw dude. He looks like
Straight from the streets.
I seen him. Like I said, it looked like he was the one that wanted to catch the fade with Lefty. So what I know about Haters World, he posts a lot of controversial stuff, and he kind of throws his little I would say kind of more times than none negative little spin on stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why is he mad at that's what I'm curious. Why is he mad at Haters World? Like, what did Haters World do to him?
All right. Let's talk about that. So
I'm just curious.
let me give also some back history. So Lucky is just like that, and people appreciate people that don't hold anything back. There's no filters. I think it has to do with just going through what you've been through in life. Wade, what do you think? After so much shit has happened to you, so many boulders and rocks and landslides have fallen over your head, you just stop giving a shit about what people think. And some people, not all people. You stop giving a shit about what other people think, care, etc. Not care, but think. And Lucky just strikes me as that. So, he starts off the show with the shot. He has to be just a couple beers in, but they pop shrooms. So, shrooms too, kick in.
Yeah, but you think shrooms would, like, make you, like, talk to the universe or something, not, like, get all mad and want to get all raw on the camera, So, I don't know. What did this guy do to piss off Lucky?
Okay.
Because, I mean, Lucky's not getting mad for no reason. I don't think it's just the liquor, Something must have happened there. Because I don't know. Has Haters World posted anything shining a negative
let me
light
tell you
on
like
Lucky?
this.
I'm curious.
That's a good question.
And then at the end, he started mentioning somebody else at the end there, too.
Yeah, hold on. He's going into he goes into about 8. Like, wow. He's gonna say about 8 names, but we're gonna break this one down for the people.
So
Hit the pinche like.
He just goes John Rambo on everybody or what? Lucky Rambo.
Yeah.
Hey,
with the hater world, the hater world. I've had my reservations on him. Just the only thing I said is this: if your podcast is the kind of podcast is just a shit talking podcast, that means every single video I put a name on it. Yeah. Every single video, these mofos, these crybabies, they can't this, they can't. It's a lot of shit talking. Yeah. And Lucky has said, and I believe it was his feelings, like, bro, you've turned down more fades than anyone else on YouTube. Doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. But I mean, that could not be, we don't have to hold that against him. But another thing is just he can't come out now. There's too many when you talk shit about 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 1,000 motherfuckers, can you really show your face in public? You can, but you're going to catch a fade.
I mean, that's why I stay in my lane, and I usually don't try to get involved in stuff to get people mad like this at me. That, I stay in my lane, I do my thing. I live my life, and I just try to avoid the drama. So that's why I'm just curious, like, what did Hater World do to this guy?
So so when the alcohol kicked in, I think his true feelings came out on the. I call him. You can call him Hater World. People call him Banda World, Paisa World, all these other names, right? But I think his true feelings came out, and Lucky. You know what Lucky said? Lucky said, "Fuck him." O sea, he's soft. Yeah. He ain't a real one. Whatever. O sea, just for whatever reason, he's calling out names.
Well, in regards to what he said about I mean, I know that Haters World was supposed to fight Cholo Juan.
I made the contract.
Right? They were gonna fight Cholo Juan, right?
I made the contract.
Yeah, and then he backed out of it,
not Cholo Juan.
Well, I mean, just on paper, I mean, Cholo Juan's a big Mexican, right? I mean, he's like what, 6'2" or something, right?
Size on him.
On camera he looks like he's a big Mexican. And then, I mean, how big is what's that guy's name?
But you know what he looks
Haters
like?
World. How big is Haters
shout
World?
out to CJ. I call Cholo Juan CJ. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He looks like one of those stocky dudes that he's stocky, but he looks like he got wheels. Like, have you ever seen stocky dudes, but they got wheels? They could chinga, they could run.
Oh yeah.
I never seen him. That's what I want to see. I want to see him do like a little 40 with somebody.
But
looks like he got wheels.
on paper though, he's a bigger dude than Haters World.
So
right?
again, with
how
him,
tall is Haters World?
He's like 4 feet.
Yeah, 4 feet.
He's little. He's a little dude.
Yeah.
They say the internet says he's a little dude, no neck.
Yeah.
Won't catch a fade. Turned on more fades than anyone else on the internet.
I mean, if you're online talking crazy and people want to catch a fade with you, it's kind of like, don't you kind of have to give them that because you're talking crazy about them?
Well, let's continue then.
You know,
because he's gonna, and we'll be positive.
That's why I try not to talk crazy about nobody. I stay in my lane, man.
Dog, hey homie, you fucking go make a fucking bed with motherfucking Marvelous, dog, and fucking have a great life, dog. And you know what? I'll say this. I'll give a little bit of.
Okay, stop right there. So he mentioned two people that I'm always gonna mention when I know, when I rock and I fuck with people. You know, let me put the chat up real quick. I undocked it. My bad, cabrones.
Why is he mad at him though?
So no. So shout out to shout out to Rhodium Radio. Shout out to Tony A. And the Tony A team. So he just mentioned him, and again, I'm gonna let you know what I think. It's not what I fucking know. So really, this is all Cheeseman. So right now, it's actually Cheeseman Tube because I'm not saying I know any of these things.
It is Cheeseman Tube.
It is Cheeseman Tube.
What you think?
So right now, so he said that because I don't know if you heard the second name, Marvelous Inc. Shout out to Marvelous Inc.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he mentioned Marvelous Inc.
Marvelous.
Yeah, he's saying how they're friends, right? So he mentioned the friendship.
So Tony,
I don't know if something's there.
So Tony is catching strays because I did see something. See, cause like things pop up. And I remember seeing something about Marvelous talking about something about Hoodstocks. They had some kind of issue. So he's catching strays because he has an issue with Marvelous.
That's what it looks
since
like.
Marvelous is cool with Tony A.
You nailed it.
Now he's just like catching strays. Okay, I got you.
You nailed it. And so Marvelous had been on Hoodstocks before already, cabron. I think he went on there twice, but I could be wrong. I think Marvelous went on Hoodstocks twice. And Marvelous made videos after that because they bumped heads. Yeah. They bumped heads. And there was videos out there on the internet. Let's just say that. Saying, well, you know what? I don't like this about him. I don't like that about him. Names were exchanged, and from there is the bad blood. But Marvelous is a regular co-host, or if you want to say,
yeah, he's a co-host.
Yeah, well, co-host, but there's another word for it. I'm going blank right now. It's the shot already, cabron. But he's a regular attendee. He comes on Rhodium Radio at least once a month, maybe twice, and he has his own channel. So shout out to Marvelous because what he does, really, there's not that many channels on YouTube that lace up the people.
He's in his own lane. He does his own thing. I see what he talks about, you know, and that's what I gets back to staying in your own lane. You know, if you could just find your little lane and just stay in there and mind your own business. I mean, people are still gonna cross over to your lane and get in the way occasionally, but I mean, for the most part.
So that's why I think he mentioned that because there's nothing else that I'm kind of gleaning from his words.
Does he say anything else about them?
Well, let's keep going down the road.
The respect to fucking American Cholo in the sense of this, even though he said like, oh, fucking look, he's a fucking drunk and this, that, and the other, dog. You know what I mean? Honestly, dog, you know, hey, fucking American Cholo, dog, you ain't been active since your fucking, like, you ain't been active since your juvenile fucking hall shit, dog. You feel what I'm saying, dog? I was fucking active till 37 years old on some gang banging ass shit, dog, you know? So there's levels to this game, bro. Not everybody.
Okay, stop right there.
I mean,
oh shit, that one's good.
Well, I mean, that one's kind of that's well-known information that American Cholo, all of his criminal stuff was when he was a minor, right? So, I've had my little feelings about American Cholo, trying to like.
What do you think about that, cabron?
Trying to play both sides, you know. One minute he wants to be a politician, the next minute he's talking street stuff, you know. It's kind of like I think he kind of needs to find a lane and stay in it. Once again, going back to staying in your lane, you know. I think he tries to like play both sides too much, you know. You kind of got to choose one.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead, cabron.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what I think. But
so let me
who
say
else
this.
Is he going on?
Hold on. We're gonna go down the road, but again,
he goes on everybody.
Let me give some back
Is he going
history
on
to
you?
that. No.
He doesn't mention you?
No, I'm at 11K right now. I got 11K problems.
maybe
He's
you
at
pissed him off.
they have
I don't know.
190K.
I don't know. Maybe you pissed them
Well,
off.
this is the way that YouTube usually is.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
motherfuckers, fuck with people within
So you have
who
to
they
have,
fuck with.
You have to have more following for somebody to actually.
Yeah, I'm the last.
He's
I'll
probably
tell-
seen- he's
what I'll
probably
never
seen it pop
do.
up.
What I'll never do is kiss anyone's ass or fucking dick ride anything for anything that has to do with YouTube. You know what I mean? But let me let you know how it is because I talk to people that have 100K, 200K, right, 300K. Like Big Herc. Shout out to Big Herc. He's a personal friend of mine. Fresh Out Series, Big Herc, personal friend on the phone. Matter of fact, he's pulling up because Car Week is this week coming up.
Yeah.
He comes to the Car Week. He flips 1 or 2 ride.
The concourse.
He auctions. He flips car. He likes flipping cars and building them, and then going out on the concourse, the elegance with the baddest fucking rides. But
It's like
anyways,
$600 to get into that joint.
shit, 600
that?
bolas, yeah.
Starting it's like $595. Yeah, it's like $600.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna get tickets. Somebody wanted to give me tickets, and I was like, I ain't gonna go to that thing. What do I want to look at those cars for? I'm like, I'll go. I was like, I'll go when I could buy one of those cars. Until then, I'll stay at home. I'll chill at home until I can go over there and buy.
I want to say, you know what? What
I
you
probably
said,
still would, but
yeah, exactly, my boy. What you said about American Cholo
Yeah.
is probably what you picked off just by seeing a little bit of his video, a little bit of his talking, a little bit of his content,
I've seen
right?
American Cholo's videos over the year. Pop. The first time he caught my radar, honestly, was it was a video where he was talking about South Park Mexican. That was the first time that I had seen anything to do with him. That's how he popped up, and it was a good breakdown. It was a good analysis of the case and stuff, and then over the years, I've seen him kind of like do questionable things, take questionable actions. I seen him with that whole controversy with what's that rapper's name with that one song? Tyga?
Tyga.
Is it Tyga?
There you go.
Yeah, I seen him making a big deal about the Tyga thing, and I didn't really think it was a big deal like that. But he's gonna try to grab the brown flag and he's gonna try to wave it to get everybody to support him, and I get what he's doing. I think honestly, it comes across like I think he's more of a kind of an opportunist maybe than like actually for like what he says he's for. If that makes any sense. I mean, that's just my.
No, it makes perfect
That's
sense.
my
What's a
my
trip
breakdown
is-
of it, what it is. But hey man, everybody can change. So maybe he'll grow out of it, man. Maybe he'll
me
put
tell you
his
this.
big boy pants on
You're
one
the
day
first-
and
you're
snap
the
out of it, bro. You never know.
One of the first guests that I had from Salinas. Well, actually, I opened up the channel. I don't know. Do you remember Andy Rodriguez? Andy boy.
Sounds familiar.
Okay, anyways, I opened up a channel with him, but you're one of the few ones, and everyone has read the individual the same way you read. O sea, I think there's a complex there. Like I gotta prove myself, etc. But this is what Lucky's saying. Let's go back to the live, but Lucky is saying there's levels. He ended it with there's levels to this. So he's saying that which level is he on? This level. But anyway, let's go back.
But it's gonna understand the game to the level that you understand it. You feel what I'm saying, dog? And then who else we got, dog? Then we got all these other fucking clowns, dog, doing podcasts. Check it out, dog. I'm only here in this studio now, so I'm gonna talk my fucking shit of how I really feel without all these other dudes fucking getting sensitive about shit, dog. You know what, dog? All these other fucking podcasters on some dumbass, lame ass shit since day one, dog. Hoodstocks has only been the only podcast that's kept it a buck with the gangsters, dog. You know what I mean? With the streets, with the penitentiary, with the feds, dog. Everything, dog. Anywhere I go, dog, I get love, dog. I walk out with my shirt anywhere, dog, and do my thing, dog. I get hugs and handshakes, dog. What the fuck do you get, dog? You feel what I'm saying, dog? And if I don't get
Okay, stop right there. My bad. I have to mute and unmute because I just heard an echo right now. Sorry about that, guys. If you heard an echo, so okay, that's just that's how they talk. You know what I mean? A lot of dogs. I know you're playing with that, right? I know you're.
I'm just being stupid. There's a lot of dogs. He's caught up in the moment.
He's caught up in the moment. He's feeling good. He's riding. He's feeling himself. And why can't he feel himself? He's in the fucking studio, bro. He's in a studio feeling himself. He's saying Hoodstocks is the realest. So what is he saying about other channels other than Hoodstocks? He's saying they're not on that level. They're portraying to be, this is what the energy I'm getting or what I'm thinking he's saying. They're portraying to be something that they're not. And I've always said this from day one. And you know me almost 30 years, cabron. I used to be the exact opposite of how I am now. The exact fucking opposite of how I am now. So I'm a humble dude. And I don't think I'm nobody. I ain't nobody. You're somebody. I ain't nobody. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing, whatever. I don't give a shit. And nor do I give a shit about the comments or whatever. But he's saying people that act a certain way, tough guy, tough guys on the internet, he's calling them out.
I don't think he's wrong for doing that. I mean, if people are portraying a certain image and that's not really them, I mean, hey, pull their covers, bro. That's what he wants to do. I mean, you know, I can't say that I don't understand. Like I do. Like, okay, I'm a rapper, so I see people lie about stuff all the time. You know,
Right.
And I feel a certain kind of way about it. It kind of bothers me, but you know, I don't really say nothing really about it most of the time. I just say, hey, it is what it is. That's their thing, you know. But I could understand where he's coming from if he sees people that he thinks aren't being real, you know, and he's actually like somebody that's willing
Out
to,
in
like,
the streets.
to, like,
He's in the
take it
car
to that level.
shows. He's at the concerts. At the end, he's going to talk about one individual. He's saying, I caught him at the comedy club. Wait till we get
He caught somebody at a comedy
Wait till
club?
we get to, it's going to be good shit, man. Don't forget to hit that
Hey,
picture.
how
like,
tall is Lucky, bro? That's what I want to know. How tall is this guy, bro? He's a big Mexican
I think
too,
he's
bro.
6 at least.
He's like-
6.
nah,
6.
he's bigger
I don't
than
know if
6
he's
foot,
Mexican, cabron. He calls himself Russian Jew. He calls himself
So
Russian Jew.
he's mixed?
Just to put it out there. I don't know. He could be like a quarter Mexican, right? Maybe Russian Jew.
We're all mixed.
Yeah, we're all
We
mixed,
can
but
talk
I
about
don't
that
know.
later if
I
you
don't know
want.
his makeup. I don't know if we're
Yeah, have you
the
took
makeup.
DNA test?
Yeah.
Have you took
No, the ancestry, the wife. I know where I'm from
No, but have you took?
because
it?
I got
Let's see what it
like
says.
5-6 generations above pops. Oh
Yeah.
well, it's gonna be the heart of Mexico, and it's gonna go back to indigenous.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm light complected, so I gotta have European blood.
No, we all do though.
Yeah.
Even the darkest
So-
one of us have European blood. No, go take one of those tests. I took a test, and it said exactly what I knew it was gonna say.
Dime.
You know. Well,
Or dinos if you want, because it's.
Well, I got it as
cool
a
with
gift.
it.
Somebody gave me as one of those DNA tests as a Christmas gift or something. It was
Oh,
like,
shit.
I was like, I opened it up. It was like, oh, this is a free
Oh,
DNA
shit.
test,
Oh,
and I
okay.
already knew what it was gonna say. I was like, it's gonna say that I'm like half indigenous North American, and I'm mixed with a whole bunch of other random stuff, probably European stuff, and that's kind of what it was. It was like, you know, I was like 50-something% indigenous North American, and then the rest I was like scattered stuff, and that's kind of what we all are.
Right.
All Mexican people. And we had the French were in Mexico for a long time, and Spanish, and I mean, there's been we're all mixed up, man. But
That's right.
anyways,
Riverside La Sierras in the casa. He says
Yeah.
Highland Park is a respected barrio.
Okay, so
that's in there.
that's
You have
that's
any
where-
family in
that's where
LA?
Lucky's from? No. Most of my family is from Texas.
Okay, I got family in LA. I put this out there. I got family in LA, and they have ties to the calles.
Highland Park.
They
So
have
he's
ties
from,
to the
so he's
calles.
from
I'm not gonna
Highland
put it
Park.
out there, cabrones.
So he's from Highland Park, and he's respected, and I mean, he wants to call people out, you know, because he thinks they're not being real. I can't totally say that I disagree. with
Lucky's
it, but it is
Lucky's
what it
dad is a Russian Jew. His mom is Mexican, so he's half.
is. Yeah, we're all mixed, like I said.
Yeah. Again. But I wish other people would put it out there like that though. That easy. Hey, I'm a quarter Mexican. Hey, I'm half. I'm 3. Something like that. Some other people try to run and duck and dodge, and next thing you know, they drop a video with their birth certificate or drop their paperwork. All right. Anyway, so he's feeling himself. He's on his podcast. Let's keep it pushing.
Okay.
Get that, dog? We gonna knuckle up, dog, and fucking figure this shit out, dog. Hoodstocks is the realest podcast right here, dog. Since day one. Why? Because I stood on motherfucking principle, dog. You know what I mean? And I don't need to get along with none of these motherfuckers. At first, dog, I fucking liked Hater World, dog. I thought he was doing great things and this and that and the other, but I feel like he was a chismosa. At the end of the day, I felt like he was a chismosa. I'm doing some gay-ass shit, dog. And if you're gonna talk your shit, you better back up your motherfucking shit and catch them motherfucking knuckles, dog. But if you ain't willing to catch them knuckles, then shut the fuck up, dog. You
Talk smack, it is what it is, bro. You're talking about grown men, but I don't know what did he say about this guy. He must have said some stuff, right?
No,
But-
he's saying that, obviously.
Or just in general.
He gets
He's
called
saying in
out
general.
in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
gets called out because every single video that he uploads and every time he goes live,
Yeah.
this guy's a crybaby. That guy's a crybaby. This guy this, that guy that. So the people know that it's the fake beef, never
Yeah.
going to get into a fight. Motherfucker. That's just how he is. That's his thing. You can call it his niche. You can call it his get down. You can call it a lot of things.
But I do just want to throw this out there though. A lot of public figures, right? Sometimes they need to have thicker skin because there are people like him, right? That's their job. That's what they do, right? That's their not their job, but that's their lane. That's where they want to put themselves in. That's their they think that's their ticket out. their ticket to stardom or whatever you want to call it.
That's right. ACB chemistry.
There's a lot of people like that. So, I don't know. Sometimes people need to be more thicker skinned. If he's calling somebody a crybaby, I wouldn't really take that too mad. But if somebody's calling you out your name, like somebody's calling you some other crazy stuff, you know, it's a little bit more wild, I would understand. But I don't think I've seen Haters World jump out the window and say too much crazy stuff. He kind of straddles the fence a little bit. He kind of like chooses his words wisely.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm talking about? Like
No.
he doesn't jump out the window and just say crazy stuff. He'll kind of, there's a lot of little subliminal, little underhanded, little disrespectful
but you know what?
stuff. You know, but
Spencer,
it's not over the top. You know.
It's only because what he does is he avoids getting into conflict or talking shit about anyone he's currently fucking with.
Yeah.
So he'll go season to season changing up
I
teams.
see the favoritism. I do see the favoritism that he you know, like with Lefty. He has a lot of favoritism with Lefty. Lefty could do no wrong, you know. So I do see that. I mean, I do get it. That's his like little famous friend, right? That he wants to be on good terms with. So he wants to. I get it, but I don't agree with it. But I mean, I see what he's doing.
We're in the day right now where anyone like myself, that's the reason I pulled out the boxer promoter's license. Is for if anyone wants to run the fade, I'm gonna hand it for you on a silver platter. We'll do it right next to your house. I got gyms everywhere. I got gyms from all the way from San Diego up to Crescent City, and I'm starting to make connections in other states so we could run the fade, and it's gonna be a good bag.
Why did that fight fall through with Haters World?
With Cholo Juan?
Yeah,
Cholo Juan was all on board for that fate.
What was the thing that Haters World was like? Okay, I don't like this part in the. What was it,
bro? It wasn't anything except he was being a caperucita, like Cholo Juan called him. He's saying he's a little bit on the pink side. He's just being a little blandito. He's too soft. If you will run the fade one, you know what? I'm gonna make an announcement right now on this podcast. You're gonna see me at least one time get in the ring on Content Creator Series of Fighting, and it don't matter who it is, just so I can scratch that off the list and be like, I'm not just talking about it. We'll get in a boxing ring, and this is a boxing ring. It's funny because some of these guys that say they got 200-300 fights. Hey, Mikey, what's the glove size and all this stuff? So I'm like, bro, the smallest pinchy glove is 10 ounces. If you remember what an ounce of like brick pack weed looks like, imagine you want 10 of those on top of your knuckles. Imagine 10 of those on top of your knuckles. You want more? Like 12, 14? Like how many ounces do you want on top of your fist?
Can we get headgear too?
Yeah, can we get headgear too? So it's funny.
Can we have 1 minute rounds?
You know, and I'm not saying this is anyone in particular, but
rounds.
I'm just saying when I see these tough guys, I'm like, I don't want to hear this shit.
I mean, they shouldn't be talking tough if they don't want to do tough guy activities, right? I mean, just shouldn't be.
So anyway, let's get back to the reaction, cabrón. Let's get back to the reaction.
Fucking being a cell soldier on this shit, dog. This is Hoodstocks right here. Ain't nobody fuck with Hoodstocks. We kicking all motherfucking fades, dog. I fuck with lames. I fuck with no lames, dog, because they good homies, bro. I fuck with G Money. Why? Because he's a Mongo and I got Mongo homies, dog. You feel what I'm saying, dog?
Shake that bush, Lucky. Shake that bush.
I'm gonna shake the bush, dog. I ain't got nobody in the studio no more, dog, that's gonna be like, hey, dog, don't do that shit because I'm gonna be in that podcast tomorrow, dog. Nah, fuck that. This is Hoodstocks.
Hoodstocks. He's like, I'll put hands on somebody.
No, he said flex.
He ain't playing it right.
He ain't playing. He ain't playing.
Bro.
So check this out.
I'll body slam anybody right now. Hey.
You know, he can wipe up anything. That's clean. That's clean.
Shout out to Lucky, bro. Lucky's over here. He's going.
He's feeling himself. Let's just say that.
I mean, bro, he really wants to fight these people. I believe he really wants to squab these guys.
I know. You know what? And I
they should
I'm gonna have to. Where did I leave off on that?
Hey, you should reach out to Lucky and see who he wants to box, bro.
Hoodstocks has been this since day motherfucking one, dog. You know what I mean? And from here on out, dog, I ain't putting up with none of these lame ass motherfuckers. Teletubby Halo World. Teletubby Halo World ain't gonna catch no motherfucking fade, dog. You know what I mean? End of the story, dog.
Okay, that's a fact.
It's a lot to lose,
no,
bro,
I'm
for
just
him.
saying.
You know, for Haters World, if he does take a fight and he gets knocked out, that could ruin his whole thing that he's got going on, bro.
Think so? That's a bad light, huh?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I mean, you kind of do have to be like a real, like you do have to kind of, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? I think he's got more to lose than to gain. So, I mean, I don't blame him for backing out on that one because of that. But then again, at the same time, it's like, you shouldn't be running.
I'm just saying,
you shouldn't be running wild online talking crazy stuff.
If you're not gonna run that fade, then stop talking.
Yeah.
Just shut your yap and stop talking, and don't say anything don't even come off tough, because someone's got your number. Yeah. So there's always someone, right, that got your number.
There's always somebody tougher.
Cholo Juan, I think we would have put hands on him so bad, and he didn't want that. So he was woofing and bluffing online. Well, if we get 1,000 T-shirts sold, and then Cholo CJ was like, okay, well, how much? What's the price on the T-shirt? $100 each. $100 under this pinchy economy with this pendejo president. Yeah. Who was gonna pay $100 for a T? So that would have been 1,000 times 100 is how much? He overpriced himself.
Yeah. Well, he made the numbers super unreachable, so they just won't even happen.
He's overpriced. Exactly.
Well, yeah, because he's not dumb.
Exactly.
He's not dumb, and he has to know that Cholo Juan's gonna put hands on him. He's got to reach on him, bro. He's got to reach on him. You see how long the dude's arms are?
And I'm going to put this out there right now, too. He's got to reach on him. I'm going to put this out there right now with Cal P. Salinas is in the casa. Hometown's in the casa. Hit the like and hit the subscribe. I got a contract made for the person that Lucky said he jammed up at the comedy shop. Okay. I got a contract made. We're going to end the show putting an announcement out there that I got a contract made. We could do it in Highland Park. Yeah. We'll do it in Highland Park, or we'll do it in the SGV where the other guy's from. It don't matter to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Wherever the money goes, I flow. All right, let's go ahead and get back into it, cabrón. And my bad, I got to mute the mic. So just when I turn it off and on, give it about 10, 15 seconds. I got to mute it because I don't want this pinchy echo for the raza.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
End of the story. Stop playing with this shit, dog. It's Hoodstocks right here, baby. And that's the end of it, dog.
Yeah.
And that's how we doing it right here. Raider Tommy is a dick rider. Raider Tommy is the biggest dick rider on Instagram, dog. Raider Tommy is the biggest dick rider Instagram. He was riding my dick, and then I introduced him to fucking Rick Droops, and he started riding his dick, and then he started.
That's what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought on the last little segment is who he's saying, because I ain't got no one here in the studio telling me, no, dog, back up, go easy. Look, I'm going to be on that podcast next week. He's talking about Droops. I don't know if you know who he is. He's another co-host on Hoodstocks who got shot like about 2 months ago. Point blank in the belly. I don't know if it was more than one bullet. He got shot.
But he's okay, though?
He's okay. And they all stapled up, and Lucky went to go visit him and stuff like that. So he's one of his solid ones that I don't know if the people realize this. When you like, say me and you, offline on this shit is a different relationship. It could be, right? Well, the people perceive it. The people could perceive our relationship to be one thing, but it's totally another thing in real life. Me and you fucking with each other, right? So right now it's all over Instagram, or the kind of people are saying certain things that are making it seem like there's a problem now with Droops and Lucky, because when he's talking about the hater world on today's Friday, was it Wednesday night? Droops, the co-host, went on the hater world Thursday, just yesterday.
Yeah.
So people are speculating like, oh man, that's dirty, Lucky. Why did he do you like that? Yeah. Or Lucky saying, I didn't know that he was even gonna get on there. So there's a little bit of speculation. And then one of the questions, because this is the way the banda world works, he always trying to stir it up. He goes, I want to make you an offer to come on my podcast full time. Yeah. Damn, to me, that's a huge slap in the face. Yeah. I'm talking to your co-host who's a guest on my show, and I'm trying to knock off your co-host. That's not a slap in the face?
Stepping on toes.
I think it's fucking...
It's like stepping on toes. Yeah, you're stepping on somebody's toes. But...
Droops composed himself, answered everything like a gentleman and like a professional on there. You know, some people are saying, Droops, run a podcast. Yeah. It ain't that easy, cabrones. You're seeing all this shit right here.
Well, Droops is probably the... what do they like to call it? The adult in the room, right? The one that's kind of like, hey, Lucky, let's chill out. Let's not jump out the window. Let's let's move a little bit more wiser. You know, that he was probably the level-headed one in the room, right?
So when it went
That's
down,
why he was talking about
sounds
saying
like that.
nobody's here to tell me to calm down, right? That's what he was saying. Now? That's
when
what
he
said.
flexed up.
That's what he said. He was just like, yeah, I mean, so far, I would just say this. Hoodstocks, you said, has how many subscribers?
191.
He's doing something right. You know, he's doing something right.
A lot of the sauce has to be do with authenticity. Like, you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
People gravitate more to people who don't give a shit, who know they can't be bought, they can't be puppets, they're not getting controlled by people. I think people can sense that energy. So that's what I forgot to give on the last segment, is that he's talking about Droops. But now, since he was clowning him 2-3 times, this is what the internet's going to do. They're going to run with it.
Yeah.
And they're starting saying there's problems in the Hoodstocks camp.
Yeah,
because the next day,
Yeah.
Droops went on the Hater World's podcast, and then he did a little 4-minute clip just for views, of course. You know, it is what it is. If you're making money off the internet, then, you know, you got to drop videos. And he's saying, will he, whatever, take a job offer, whatever. I don't know, whatever he wanted to say. But anyways, and then he shouted out Raider Tommy. He mentioned Raider Tommy.
Who's Raider Tommy?
Raider Tommy I fuck with Raider Tommy. He's on IG. He's the one that brought a lot of awareness to Alfredito, the autistic boy that got slapped. Basically, he's just a solid dude out of LA. So I fuck with Raider Tommy. And I'm always going to keep it real. If I don't fuck with them, I'm going to tell you I don't fuck with them.
What's his beef with Raider Tommy, though?
I don't get.
You don't know what he's got.
Absolutely, I don't get. And then he mentions health issues. I wouldn't be mentioning health issues. What goes around comes with the fuck around. He was trying to clown and mention health issues. That's why I have I may talk shit about someone, but the last thing I do is harbor any shit, have a grudge about it, or lose any sleep. Because we could just, get in the ring and handle it, right? But the last thing I'm trying to do is that. So I fuck with Raider Tommy. I just want to put that out there.
Yes.
All right, let's keep it going.
Okay.
Riding Baldacci's dick, Raider Tommy is a little bitch, dog. A fat bitch, bro. That's got diabetes and he's about to lose his motherfucking feet, dog. Straight up, dog. And these motherfuckers, dog. Hey, homie, I'll tell you like this, dog. These motherfuckers, dog.
Let's go. Let's keep this shit active. Let's go.
These motherfuckers
Like, share, and subscribe,
homie.
baby.
These motherfuckers on Instagram, bro, and YouTube are fooling you, motherfuckers, dog. Marvelous told you he was a gangster for Mariana, motherfucking Maravilla. That fool's a bitch ass fool, dog. I told you guys that from the get-go. You don't want to believe that shit, dog. Bro, Hoodstocks is the realest. Why? Because we tell you who the fuck we are, dog. We don't play no motherfucking games. Hoodstocks is the realest. All these fools are faking the funk, dog. Faking the funk. And I'll tell you like this right now, dog. We catch every single fade.
Throw those fades,
Every
motherfucker.
single fade right here on Hoodstocks, bro. We come outside, dog. And when I come outside, motherfuckers show me love. Why? Because I keep it real. I'm humble, bro. I don't fake the funk of who I think I am, dog. I tell you who the fuck I am, dog. These motherfuckers are weak, dog. They weak. Haters World, all these motherfuckers are weak, dog.
We got about 2 or 3 more minutes. He goes on. We're going to talk about it. But again, he's bringing up the same things. Drunk people tell the truth. It's just, he's telling the truth. These were feelings he really had.
Yeah,
and
he
I
feels
think
like
he's
that.
getting more subscribers because of it. And he's going to get more followers because of it. He's going to get more likes because of it. Lucky doesn't give a shit. He's going to keep it real. I have the similar mentality because, to be honest, we never know when we're going to check out of this pinchy life. This could be my last pinchy podcast. You could be my last guest.
Yeah.
I go drive somewhere right now, and there ain't no more Chicano tube.
Yeah.
So the last that's how I live my life. So the
know.
last thing I'm going to do is try to filter words or try to hold back anything that's on my heart. Yeah. And I think that's how Lucky is. Now, some things I don't agree with Lucky. Okay, he walks around, cabron. Even remember when he knocked American Cholo. That was a funny one. He said he hadn't been active since the juvenile hall days. But anyway. Hey, but anyways, what I'm saying is that he's just letting his feelings all the way go. He's not going to hold anything back, and I think people appreciate the authenticity. Don't you?
I like when just people are honest, yeah. That's how he feels, he's being honest.
That's right, cabrón. I appreciate you. ALG, that's right. My boy Entertainment is in the casa. That's mi hermano right there. I want to make sure I highlight.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm not typing to y'all, but what's up, man? Everybody in the chat was cracking.
Yeah, you can't see the chat, huh?
No, I can see it.
Oh, you can see it?
Just not.
Okay.
I'm just not engaging with my Twitter fingers.
Los dedos.
With my Twitter fingers.
Yeah, los dedos.
Yeah.
That's right. Spider-Man's in the casa. That's right. What's the word? Mikey Saludos, guest and the chat. That's right, cabrón. I appreciate you. Spider-Man's the Southside Stockton is in the casa. That's right. All right. So anyways, yeah, he's on a good one. People are saying he got mad at Alvin. I call him Alvin, but you go American Cholo, whatever. People know. He got mad because he called him a drunk. He said all Lucky does is get drunk, and
That's what he
this
said,
is the
right?
way he talks too, American Cholo. That's why some people are like, this motherfucker's on a horse. He's on a high horse.
coconut.
He got to get
They like
knocked
to
up.
call those coconuts.
Oh.
You know what that is?
Madre God. Of course I know what that is. I know what that is. So it's just he'll be like, nah. He's gonna come out this weekend, or he's gonna react, or maybe he's not.
Yeah.
It's better if they don't. You know what I mean? Why react? Because when you do react, I guess it keeps it going.
Well, I don't think he's
Instead of
gonna-
just letting it go, and then that way it's under the bridge.
I don't think he wants that problem though.
Oh,
I don't think he wants that problem though, bro. Honestly, you know.
I mean, Lucky 6'2", 280.
Hey, Lucky, I don't want that problem either, bro. We could, right? Yeah, man, he's a big Mexican, bro. I'm trying to stay away from big Mexicans.
Debo. He says Lucky's taking
Big
blue
Mexican
rags like Debo. Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's right, Raider Tommy's in the casa. Much love, my brother. I appreciate you, cabrón. I appreciate you for tapping in. That's right, Raider Tommy. All right, so again, that's probably what's gonna happen. Where he's gonna come back. Wow, he's gonna call him a drunk again because he starts off the show taking a shot.
No, I think. Watch, we're gonna make a. This is my guess. If American Cholo talks about it, he's not gonna have the crazy energy that he had with to see somebody else. He's gonna be. I bet you he's gonna be trying to be the adult. Hey, Lucky. So he's not gonna come at it with the crazy with the attitude that he probably would if it was somebody else. But with Lucky, I bet you he's gonna walk on eggshells with Lucky. I bet you.
That's right,
So we'll see
Spider-Man.
that.
I appreciate you, cabrón. He has a badass avatar right there. Fredzy Nellis avatar, cabrón. You got the hat. That's right. If anyone that always asks me for merch, gente, the merch store is at the link of every single video. We got a lot of logos on there from Chicano 2, Content Creator Series of Fighting. Shout out to Veronica Salas. You remember Veronica? Veronica Salas?
That sounds familiar.
She worked in Charlie Unit in the juvenile hall. Remember she had like red hair, Mexican, light complected, green eyes. She
think
was
so.
chaparrita.
Yeah.
Chaparrita.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
cool.
so. I
So
think
she's a supporter of the channel.
That's what's up.
Yeah, she messaged me and she said she went one time. She was on a live and she goes, "Mikey, do you have anything with the merch?" And then while on the live, she went to the merch store and she bought 2 manteles on the live. So the merch store is popping. Pocho Live Podcast in the casa, my boy. That's right. We're doing live reactions. So again, Lucky AC's gonna call him a drunk and blah 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 blah. But you can't deny what he said about you. People are reading you just like my brother right here. People can't deny it. Almost 50 years old and just riding a juvenile hall wave. Like, it gets embarrassing. Are you going to be 60 years old talking about you went to juvenile hall 4 times? Isn't that kind of embarrassing? Anyway, let's keep it going.
That's his link to the streets.
Stop playing with these motherfuckers, dog. They don't want to come outside, dog. Hoodstocks the realest since day one. You know that shit. And why I say this? Because I don't gotta worry about all these dudes in my studio that's gonna be like, "Hey, Lux, I'm gonna be in a podcast next week. Be easy, fool." Like, fuck that. Hoodstocks since day one, bro. Been the realest right here, dog.
This is day one. Again, he's talking about Droops, and people are saying that's a rift between them. Now they ain't talking, blah, blah, blah. And forget what the hater world said, that he's going to knock off his co-host.
No.
Blood runs thicker than water. You don't know how they're talking behind the scenes. Don't run with the IG fucking posts.
Sometimes people have differences in opinion. That doesn't mean that they hate each other and that they're like, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this guy and take him down." No, it's probably not even that, bro. It's probably just you know, like Droops probably wants to be the peacemaker because he probably wants to go on other podcasts.
Because when Lefty
And
went
then-
on there, it went south real quick. But you know what's funny about that? I got to keep it real. So, okay, does alcohol play a factor in the podcast? For damn sure, cabron. Because alcohol
it does.
fuels things.
It's a factor. It's definitely a factor, but
There was a podcast, real quick, didn't mean to cut you
Yeah.
off. There was a pod when the Lefty went on there. There was another Chicano rapper, Bozo. They started taking off their shirts, bro, in the middle of the podcast, bro. Taking off their shirts, bro. Like,
shirtless, they went topless.
I'm just saying, feeling themselves. Like, you can see where they're coming from, right? I guess
Yeah.
it like, I don't know, like, they were gonna take a black and white
maybe they
OG
wanted-
photo in the
Maybe they
backyard or
wanted-
something.
Maybe they wanted to compare deodorants, you know, and see who smells the best, you know.
Oh man! But
I don't know.
anyway,
I
so
don't know what they're
alcohol, it does play a factor, gente. Let's just keep
I mean,
that.
oh yeah, it always does. It always does. Alcohol does. I agree.
It's gonna fuel it, and then when it comes to you speaking your feelings,
Yeah.
you're not gonna give a shit anymore, and all the filters lift. And here's what he's talking. He's saying none of these motherfuckers come outside. Now let's give some credit, though. I do like to give some credit. Okay, none of them go outside. Well, that's not all the way true. Okay, one, Rhodium Rado's outside. Okay, for sure. I know that because Tony, he still DJs. He still does concerts. I don't know if you know, but Rhodium Rado, he used to DJ for NWA.
No, I follow
Dr.
I follow,
Dre? Okay,
I
you
follow
know?
Tony.
Okay,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I follow. And I tap in
Okay,
sometimes with the road.
he's outside. Marvelous is outside
Yeah.
because there was just an altercation a couple months ago where Alvin, the podcaster, okay,
Yeah.
he got another homie to go and try to stalk him at a car show.
No, I had seen that. He tried to fight him when he was with his daughter.
That's crazy.
I know, I
Imagine
seen
getting
that.
jammed.
I know,
up.
I seen that, and I was just like,
Okay,
see,
give the
that's-
people some kind of. Can you give the people some kind of code? What you understood how off limits that was coming from where we come from.
I mean, you don't do that. You wait until you see the guy without his kid. You know, at least. I mean, we're grown men. You know, when we were younger, when you're like 16, 17, yeah, you don't care, right? But we're grown men. We should know better. You know, we should know better. And that's why when I seen that kind of bothered me, and it just made me. It was just like a reminder of like, yeah, I'm kind of right about American Cholo. You know, he's not really everything that he tries to say that he is. You know, he tries to portray like he's this super pillar of the community type of a person, and in reality, he's not, man. He's not half of that. So, no, I didn't like that at all. I thought that was messed up, man. I mean, how serious is it that you're gonna try to fight somebody when they're with their daughter?
That's crazy.
How serious really is it, right? Think about that. What did Marvelous do to piss off Gil that bad? You know?
I mean,
What
you
did
want the
he do?
answer to that?
I'm curious. What did he do?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the answer to that.
What
What
did he
happened
do?
was, this is what happened.
Yeah.
So what happened is Marvelous was on Rhodium Radio. Okay, this is a known fact. The internet knows this. They're gonna fact check me right now.
Yeah.
That's right. Watson's in the casa. That's right. Watson. Okay, that's right. Corco's in the casa. I appreciate you, cabron. What happened was Marvelous was on Rhodium Radio. And when he was, a caller called in the show and said what's the definition of Chicano? And then after he gave his answer, the caller said, then why is American Cholo saying he's Chicano?
Yeah.
And that was, and after he left the show, after he gave it, so to me, he gave an answer to someone that asked him a question, which was a caller. He did what he should have done, answered the question, and he had no reservation not to. And then after that, Alvin called in Rhodium Radio.
Yeah.
Again, this is when everyone's still talking with you. There's still no fuck you, none of this shit, you know.
Yeah, because they were on each other's shows.
Yeah,
I
well,
had seen
actually,
that.
to tell you the truth, Tony
I've seen
A, I think he would have ran the fade.
Yeah.
I think Tony A would have immediately got
I
in the
seen-
ring.
I
I don't
seen-
think Alvin wanted
I seen when Tony,
Tony
A wanted
A.
to fight. Tony A wanted to fight two people at once. I remember. I seen that clip. Forgot who it was. He was like, "I'll fight both of you guys at the
The
same
old
time."
rappers. There were like two
I don't-
Chicano
yeah,
rappers back in the
something-
day.
I don't know who it was, but I just seen I seen him get mad, and I
Rest
thought,
in
damn.
peace. Night Owl was one of
It
them.
was Night Owl.
And then the other one is another one, a Royalty. Something
okay.
like
Yeah,
that.
so that's who
he
wanted to
called them
fight.
out and said,
Yeah.
let's do this because,
And
you
they
know,
didn't
when
want
you're
to.
from the old school, you get tired of the talking, bro.
Yeah.
People are like, why don't we just handle this shit?
Yeah.
And
I
what's
seen
all
him-
the talking about?
Yeah, no, I seen him when he was mad. That's why I think. I think he probably would. Yeah, he probably would. So Marvelous, Marvelous was with his daughter.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then
I'm
they
sorry.
didn't-
Let me
and
get
then
back to that.
They didn't squab, right? I mean, nothing happened. There's no altercation.
So no, okay. Let's
just
get back to
words?
that. Before we move on. Let's get back to that. And so then he called in on Rhodium Radio and said that jackass Marvelous. Excuse my language. He said that. So obviously, here it is. He's in his feelings, right? He's in his feelings. He called in the jackass Marvelous said, and he said that's low level bullshit. That's what he called it.
Yeah.
He said low level bullshit, which is. Marvelous had said after that in the video saying, well, I'm not supposed to answer questions when callers call in shows. I mean, I'm here to educate the people on at least what I know. Not saying he's the ultimate authority, but he said,
His
so
understanding.
that's what it was. And then guess what AC did after that?
Oh.
He pulled a video that said he's not Mexican. He pulled a video.
he tried to say that.
He's trying to
Marvelous
say
is not
that he's a
Mexican?
Miklo. He's a Miklo. It just went. It snowballed way. It went and
So
went
it's
and
like,
went.
It's like you're not brown. No, you're not brown. No, I'm more brown than you're brown. No, you're not. I'm brown.
I mean,
that's what they're doing it with. They're like,
Well,
they're like
well-
pointing at each other, like who's more brown than each other. Or is that
Now,
what they're
I'm
doing?
gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you
crazy.
because you're from the same generation that I am. So if
Yeah.
you were on the internet and motherfuckers called you out on your shit, say you're saying you're Mexican, but people are saying you're not, or or you're saying, oh, I went to YA. This is what Alvin says. I went to YA for shooting at 3 cops and two victims, and they all caught bullets, and I only did 2 years. And people said, where's the paperwork? Would you clear it up for the internet, or would you just continue, even though this is half of your comments? These are half of your comments. Would you clear it up for the internet once and for all so it stops, or would you ignore it like he's doing?
Clear up rumors.
Yeah, clear up all of these accusations that are strong allegations. Like, you know what? Like, what if
I
they're
don't
saying,
know.
well, what if they're
That's
saying that you
yeah.
did something that was foul, like weirdo?
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, everybody wants to state their case and let it be known, at least, the truth or their side of whatever people are stating that it is. So, I mean, what proof would American Cholo have to show to prove to what, his lineage, that he is what?
No,
brown?
no.
He
He doesn't. He just doesn't wear it on his chest. That's all he does. I mean, he just does it. But he wants this Chicano thing, our Chicano thing. I had to point to it right here. Saz. Live on Chicano Street. Hit the pinche like, raza. To be like all encompassing. So anyone could be Chicano. They're Japan. They're low riding in Japan. They're Chicanos. They're Russians and Chicanos or whatever. And they get mad when I gave the technical term of it, saying there has to be some kind of brown, blood in you tying back to Mexico somewhere, right? Going back there. But anyways, he spun off of that and it went south from there. And people know, the internet knows this is the root cause. So some people are saying, it's just a complex. Going back and splitting hairs over the definition of Chicano is something I moved on from.
Yeah.
But I guess since I started the channel by giving information out like that, making videos and people ask, what's the definition of Chicano? We'll go straight into it. And it looked like a little, maybe it was around that time that happened. And I feel a little bit guilty, like I added a little bit of lighter fluid to the shit.
Yeah. Well, we're all brown. I think we need to. I think we need to just.
All right, let's keep it pushing.
We
Come
need
on.
to start clicking up a little bit more.
All right, let's hit this. Let's
Play with that shit, dog. Play with that shit. You guys know that shit's real, dog. We ain't playing with these motherfuckers, dog. These motherfuckers are just all for show, dog. They think it's a fucking show, dog. It's real life, dog. I got what's his name? What's that fool's name? That funny ass, dumb ass fool, dog.
G Money.
Nah, not G Money. What's that fucking dumb ass fool that's that's on No Jumper, and he's got the
Adam,
sushi.
22.
He's got the sushi spot.
Oh, you're talking about
He's got the suit, Compa Raider,
Raider.
dog. I called out Compa Radio and the fucking comedy show, dog, and he shit his fucking pants, dog. Why did I call him out? Because he was talking shit about me.
Oh, he was?
Swifty Blue, bro. You stupid ass fool. I said, hey, what's happening, homie? This is real life. This ain't motherfucking YouTube, bitch. What's happening? Catch this shit, dog.
What's happening? This ain't YouTube. You say catch this shit. God damn.
Damn, hit the like. That's right, Tahoe Kev. I appreciate you guys. What do you think of that?
I see the comment that says, "I believe him." I believe him too, man. I don't think he's lying about that. But I mean, that's just my opinion off of Lucky's interpretation of events.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
Compa Raider is this character. He's a
I know who
character.
he is.
Yeah,
I
he's
know
a
who
character.
I know who Compa Raider
He does a lot
is.
of parodies. He's a comedian.
He
'cause
does a
he's
lot of stirring of the pot. I see with a lot of different
Well,
individuals, right?
The stirring of the pot with these cabrones, it's for, because I think they're trying to make bread,
It's
off
for
of the
content.
internet. It's for content.
get
They're
it.
trying to make money off
I
the
get
internet.
it. No,
So it's
I
for
get-
content.
I get it. But at the same time, you are stirring the pot. Whether it's for content or not. When you're stirring the pot, it is what it is, bro. And sometimes it's not good for your health to be stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying?
He does these funny memes, or his
you might
eyes
go
are,
to a comedy show and run up on, and Lucky might run up on you and let you know that Hoodstocks is the realest podcast out here.
out there.
That's what he's
the
doing, bro.
realest podcast
Hey,
pumped up.
He ain't playing around, bro.
No, he ain't playing around.
He's
So,
serious.
it's funny because Lucky said he stopped being active at 37. No, Lucky's still active. Come on, this guy.
Life's a risk, carnal.
No, he ain't let that go. He's walking around. He did a vlog walking around the car shows in L.A. No shirt.
It says Lucky is becoming the boogeyman.
Damn. Okay, personally, me, cabron, and you know me, I mean, more than anyone here, 30 years, I'm not going to be walking around at a car show with my shirt off because obviously it's going to draw attention. But, I mean, to each his own. I just don't want that attention on my family way. Yeah. I don't, and you know me more than anyone. Don't forget to hit that pinchy like. We got Cal P, Selena's hometown native. I'm gonna go ahead and put his IG. Anything you text me with the description links that you want people to follow you on or something on, you send them to me, and we'll put it at the bottom of the video.
They could just. Let's make it easier. They could Google me. Just Google Cal Paradox. All my stuff will pop up if you care to check it out. If not, that's cool too. Don't matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you right now live. I'm gonna put the name in the comment section.
Man, Compa Raider, he's another.
So
these guys don't want it with Lucky. Lucky's big, man. He's got reach advantage over all these guys too, bro. Him and Cholo Juan. These are some big Mexicans, bro. These guys better tread lightly.
No, I'll tell you what. You know what would be a good fight?
With these guys.
Now, Lucky and Tony A. That would be a good one.
Yeah, they're both.
That one
Tony A works out.
Is not going the distance. That one, someone's getting slept.
Yeah.
That one, I believe, would be a good one. They look about the same size, over 6 feet, and for sure almost $3.
I just think if that happened and it went the distance, I'd probably see Tony A. would probably have the wind, Like I think he works out more, I think. I don't think Lucky works out. That's just my
No.
But I don't know though, man. Lucky might all
you need
is probably one good one,
I
right?
think
So
Lucky works out like
it'll be a good fight.
And I'm not knocking you, Lucky, but it is what it is. I'm gonna speak from my heart. I think he works out every once in a while because I think he works out every time he posts it. Yeah. I don't think he works out without posting it. Yeah. So if that's true, that he's only working out when he posts it, then his pinchy workouts are far and few. But that's just like everybody else. He's a blue collar man. I think he's in the electrical union.
Oh, he's an electrician? That's what's up, man.
I think he's in the electrical union because there's been sometimes he posts on YouTube panels, just wires and cables, and I'm like, okay, he's in the union.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. You gonna set it up?
So okay, here we go.
Contracts or what?
Here we go. We got a huge announcement right now. Huge announcement right now, live on Chicano Tube. Live on Chicano Street. Oh, you know what? Let's just watch the rest of it. Let's finish it off because it's 8:00, and then I'm gonna make the announcement. Remind me, Cabron. I don't want to forget to make the announcement. All right. But anyways, Corco Door Security says it's good to see two Salineros on Alisal. That's right. I appreciate you. One of your most infamous vatos is sitting in Santa Rita County. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. His sister had he's talking about someone whose sister had lived on California Alley. You remember behind the gas station?
That's why I got my name Cal Paradox, California Street, man.
The people just know now. Now you know from California because
that's why I named myself that. I grew up on California Street.
Yeah, so the apartments right there behind the gas station is where he's talking about. But anyways, that's members only shit, cabron. All right, let's go back and watch this video, and then we're gonna finish it off. All right. Then I'll make that announcement. Here it is.
I said I'm here by myself, dog. These motherfuckers are weak as fuck, dog. All these fools, dog. Don't get fooled by these punk ass fools, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't get fooled by motherfucking Instagram, YouTube, all this bullshit. They weak ass fools, dog. They got no hood credentials, dog. None of these fools got hood credentials, dog. None of these fools you can say their name in one hood and have the street say, hey, he's that dude. No, he's not that dude, dog. This is Hoodstocks. Say my name in Highland Park, baby. And they gonna tell you what it is, dog. If it's good or bad, I'll take all of that shit. I don't give a fuck. This is motherfucking Hoodstocks. This is G Money. Yo, we're fucking out of here, baby. I love you, baby.
Let's motherfucking go! That shit's gonna get me in shit.
go.
But I don't give a fuck, cause Lucky's got my back, so I'm running phase with Lucky. Let's go.
All day, baby. We're out of here. We
This
love you
was gonna
guys.
get me into some shit.
Nah,
I don't give a fuck.
ain't no shit,
I don't give
dog.
a fuck.
It's only
Who wants
Hoodstocks,
it?
baby.
Who wants
It's
it?
only
Let's
Hoodstocks,
go.
dog. All these fools are capping,
Push
homie.
shaking.
Nah,
We're
they
push
capping,
shaking.
bro.
No, I
all
know.
these fools are capping,
I
bro.
get my energy.
They giving you they selling you a dream, dog. They selling you a dream, homie, of who they think they are. But none of them fools are that dude, bro. None of them fools are that dude, bro.
Damn.
None of them fools are that dude. And if you do think you that dude, you see me on the streets, knuckle up, and if you catch this and
Run
fuck
that
this up,
shit.
dog, hey, respect. But around that, fuck you. This is Hoodstocks. That's it.
This is Hoodstocks. That's
This is
it.
Hoodstocks. All right, I'm going to turn that one off. We're going to get that. Now let's make that announcement. That I said right here. Okay. Last announcement of the night. Looking at that camera right over there. That's right. Looking at.
Make the announcement.
That's right. I appreciate you. Pocho Live is in the casa, cabron.
What's cracking, Pocho?
That's right. He's in the house.
Gnarly Vato, Beanie,
little bit
AOG
bigger.
Entertainment.
All
Anybody
right,
else
that
out
looks
there?
better. All right, here's the announcement. So there's the camera right there. I went ahead and drew up the contract already to be able to make this bout happen in a boxing match if they want it to happen right in the neck, right in the heart of SoCal, wherever. We'll do it anywhere, everywhere. To be honest, cabron, I don't even have to be there. You know, I could pretty much throw the event without even being there. Do they want it? Do the people want it? Do you guys want it? If you want it, comment after this video on the feed. If you want to see Compa Raider get in there with Lucky Sun Zoo. And my prediction for that one is it'll be a short night for Compa Raider. I think it'll be a really short night for Compa Raider. Why do I say that? I think he'll put hands on him easily. I just think that, cabron. I don't know. With Compa Raider, I'm not getting the fighting vibe. Like, I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think Compa Raider will take that, but I just got to ask the question, why isn't it stories written versus Lucky? Don't they both have really large numbers? Aren't they both around the same size? Aren't they both from the same, more or less, area?
That could be it. You know what? Let me say, yeah,
Right?
yeah. That's interesting. We're matchmaking now.
I'm just throwing it
You're
out there.
matchmaking.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
You
That's-
never know. But back to what you're
Yeah.
talking about. It would be good to see. I don't see Compa taking the fight.
At all.
I don't see him taking
No.
it. I don't think he wants.
I don't think so.
He wants that.
I don't think he wants
At least
that.
not on camera. I don't think he wants it on camera. Maybe he'll go in the back, do a backyard boogie with nobody filming it, or under the assumptions that nobody's gonna be, or understanding whatever, that nobody's gonna be filming it. But
Now, Compa Raider did an IG live.
Oh, he
And
responded?
he
He
already
responded
responded.
to
It was
this?
already the typical response, the typical Compa Raider, which is the typical response for anyone. And his other co-host, his name is Lush. I think he's a Gavacho.
Lush one.
Lush. Okay, yeah. He was on his live because they co-host the show, so he was on his live. And sure enough, did it just for clickbait. All the talking points were there. Here's my public service announcement. Straight looking into the camera, and you already know what he said. I'm calling you out. He's saying that what happened didn't happen.
Oh, he's saying that he never ran into Lucky?
No. He's saying the count is different. That's not the way it played out.
Oh, so he's
That
saying
Lucky
it played
jamming him up and that him shitting in his pants, that he didn't actually shit in his pants.
out. Oh, well, obviously he didn't literally shit in his pants, but I mean, I've ran into some people and they weren't too happy to see me and I think I know what Lucky's talking about when you say someone shit their pants. You don't literally mean they shit their pants. It means that their whole demeanor was just like,
Turn into a ghost. Yeah.
put your head down, you know, don't want to make eye contact. Like that's probably what I'm just guessing.
I'm letting you know because you know what, Cal P? You're just like me. You're a humble dude now, but people don't know. You're a real humble dude. Both of us. You know what I mean? A real humble dudes.
Yeah,
But
I used to be, I used to be into dumb stuff when I was younger. But
so what do you think of the energy? So Compa Raider. He
know,
said on IG.
You know what?
It was
just for a click. He just wanted you to see his response. Do I actually think he's gonna actually act on that and take the fight? I don't. Wasn't Compa Raider supposed to fight somebody else? Wasn't he supposed to fight somebody? Swifty. Wasn't he supposed to fight Swifty? And then next thing you know, they were like on the podcast talking or something. I see.
Well, you know,
because I didn't watch it, but I see things, and sometimes I watch it, sometimes I don't. I just read the headline. So I seen that. I seen that they were at odds, and he kept calling him. He kept calling him something about Chi-Chi's.
That didn't materialize. I'll tell you what did materialize.
But it didn't work. So they
Swifty Blue,
Yeah.
and there was another individual from the Bay Area. His name is Gravedigger. Did you hear about that? He's a rapper, Gravedigger. I think he's on a rap group called Bay Recon.
I've seen the name pop up, but I've never actually listened to anything that he's talked about.
They're Southsiders from the Bay Area. Okay, that's their whole crew.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was materializing. I got a hold of Gravedigger.
Yeah.
And Gravedigger was in.
To fight who?
Swifty.
Oh, okay. And then
Swifty.
And then who backed out? Swifty?
You can call it not responding to the DMs. I mean, I tried to email, DM, whatever. You know, most of these people have IG, but for some reason they get too many DMs. I'm assuming they got their DMs blocked.
Yeah, they're probably flooded with.
I can't even get inside, so it's like, how you gonna do business?
Yeah, but there's other alternate ways.
And then there was a tall, skinny dude. I don't know if I think he was Indian or something like that. He was kind of circulating, going around on podcasts. His name was, I don't want to say his name, but he was a tall dude. He called me one time with Swifty on FaceTime. They were out there in Rancho Cucamonga. He was talking about they had just seen me do the second content creator fight with Cholo Trucker.
And they wanted to get on.
And they wanted to get on. You know, and they wanted to get on, and we're going down that road. And then the Gravedigger thing happened. And I didn't want to contact the pinche Gabacho to get a hold of Swifty for that. That was one of my avenues, but that dude kind of burned every bridge. Every podcast he went on, he talked shit about him after he left their podcast. Yeah. He burned every single bridge. He was on Hoodstocks.
Oh, okay.
That dude was on Hoodstocks. That's why I'm not going to say his name because he's old news. But he burned every bridge. That was the only way it would have happened. But again, some people are in.
Yeah.
Some people will run the fade, and it's not just all talk.
No.
And most people won't.
Well,
so Comparator not gonna happen.
But you have to look at it though. You know, some people have more to gain, some people have more to lose. You know, that comes into factor too. You know, that's a big deal about it. So like with Swifty, I don't think he needs to be doing. I mean,
he don't need the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, if it's not a money thing,
he's already making headlines in the little.
I mean, we don't know his.
World.
Well, I mean, to be honest, we don't know his money situation. I mean, you know, you could make a cool little 30, 40, 50. You know, off the boxing thing, just to keep it a buck, and it just depends if
he's got a
good
name.
Support.
He's got a good name. A lot of people would pay to see that. You know?
But what I'm not doing in the boxing promotion is giving guaranteed money because then I don't know if the fight's gonna sell or not.
Yeah,
so
you can't.
Can't.
You're not on that level yet where you could be doing that.
I'm not gonna give no guarantee. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let's just break this off percentages. You know what I mean? And you'll have residuals. Yeah. Percentages, residuals, and my whole promotion machine is a motherfucker. It's enough to blast you out there, and we'll put it to the people, you know. And of course, their promotional machines, which are obviously bigger than mine. But anyways, I believe Lucky's account of what happened. I don't believe Compa Raider's account of what happened. I just think Lucky is a more believable dude. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it.
Yeah. No, he is.
What do you think? Compa Raider tells so many fucking jokes and about doing pericos, and I don't know.
No, I don't believe. No, well, he's not very credible. I wouldn't really. I would take everything he says and just not really. Yeah, bro. Lucky. I would believe Lucky more than I would believe Compa Raider. But here's the thing, though. Is Compa Raider gonna just come on and say, "Hey, you know what? Yeah, I ran into Lucky and I was kind of scared to fight him."
Hell no.
Do you really think he's gonna come
Hell
out
no.
and be
He's
honest?
not, because
I don't think so.
I think
Everything's an image.
because of the way he
Everything's-
comes off, his image.
Yeah, everything's an image with him, bro. I mean, I get it. There's certain people that I see, characters, well, not characters, but certain people that I see, public figures, I guess you want to say. I don't
Yeah.
know. People that I see that I believe. And then there's people that I see where I'm like, yeah, I don't believe this guy. You know? And Lucky comes off as somebody that I believe. Compa Raider comes off as a character. He's playing a character, you know?
Mm.
That's not really him, you know? Like, that's just my interpretation. Yeah, I could be wrong. Compa Raider, you know, if that is really you, hey, my bad. But I'm just telling you how I see it. And how I see it, it comes off as it's not genuine. You know? I don't know.
That's right. If Lucky doesn't knock out Compa after 3 rounds, then he will be too tired to keep going. That's a popular boxing strategy for people that know boxing. You know what I mean? It's funny how you see all these street fights. And did you ever box? Did you ever do any kind of boxing?
No.
When you see people with street fights, but street fights, they swing wild, and it's just they're long and drawn out. Anyone that had any kind of boxing would land more damage. Let's just say that.
Oh, yeah,
Not
yeah.
everyone can knock everyone out.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to know boxing to knock someone out, but you would just land way more accurate, and it wouldn't look like these videos that are on the internet that look fucking wild, like these youngsters that don't know how to fight or something like that. It's like, damn, it's like boxing can end it all very, very quickly. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like you said, these fools selling wolf tickets. That's right, you guys. We're live on That's Chicano Express is in the Casa. Steady Mob in 76. I appreciate you. ALG says Lucky is holding the lines. He's staying true to his guns. Right now, he's kind of catching heat because of they're saying he's clowning his co-host too much. They're saying he crashed out. I don't think he crashed. He's being him every single podcast. He's talking shit. He's having a drink and doing what he does. People know what to expect with Lucky.
Yeah.
They know what to expect on the podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's very transparent. He puts his YouTube dashboard out there, how much he's getting paid, what he's paying people.
he does?
He does. That way people don't, because he's one of those ones that, you have a suspicion? There's the facts. That's what I was telling you. Like, people say that about Alvin, American Cholo.
And he never
presents
any kind of evidence to corroborate
Yeah, let's keep it
anything
moving,
that
eh?
he's saying.
Yeah. He just keeps it moving, and, hey, you do you. You know, you do you. He's gonna do him. All right, you guys. We're gonna wrap this up. Let's give a roll call. The last roll call that we have of the night for everyone. Damn, the comment section was deep, man. Shit, I can barely go back. And Septic Tank. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. Risky Business tapped in. We're not gonna take phone calls tonight. I appreciate you, Raider Tommy. Silencio's in the casa saying the numbers don't lie. No, they don't. Septic Tank. The Critic. Oh, that's right, my boy. My bad, cabron. He was going to be in the town. Oh, I seen you post on IG, Critic, man. Shout out to you, my boy. I appreciate you. There's a real one. He's a real one from San Jose. He's from L Block, man. Shout out to L Block, LP Block. Henry, that's right. I appreciate everyone. You guys, we're checking out. Go ahead and watch the replay as we went through the whole entire Hoodstocks thing. Just tell them one more time, Cal, how they can find you, cabron.
You could just Google Cal Paradox. That's CALPARADOX. Just Google me. I got music streaming everywhere, multiple albums, and I'm not rapping about killing anybody or shooting anybody or anything wild like that. I rap about women and marijuana and hip hop. So yeah, check it out if you want to hear about some stuff like that. That's where I'm at.
That's
Cal
right.
Paradox.
Kevlar is in the casa. Shout out to Mikey and shout out to Hoodstocks. Baby. You guys, we are out. I'll check you guys out. We'll come back on Sunday night for the Sunday night show. But remember what I always say? In the end, all you got is the memories.